When will it end, y'all? When will it end? This is what the fourth or fifth video I've done about this. Well, live stream. I've done regular little 8 to 10 minute videos about this topic. And damn, man, I started off my last Dark Man podcast saying this. This is a hot topic, and it seems like every time this topic starts to cool down, something else happens to where I'm talking about it again. We're talking about it. Twitter is on fire again. PlayStation is looking extra vulnerable right now. They're looking weak. Let's be honest, guys. Let's be honest. They're looking weak right now. I don't care how you try to spin it. They're looking weak. Thank y'all for stopping by. You had 91 people in here already. Thank you guys. Man, you guys are awesome. I decided to do a one-man Dark Man podcast because sometimes when this news hits, I don't have, I want to drop a video when it's fresh. I could have just did a video for tomorrow, but man, this topic is so fun to talk about. It's so fun to talk about, man, because the almighty PlayStation, they continue to just be weak. Bro, this Activision Blizzard acquisition is something for the ages, bro. This stuff is crazy. Xbox knew it would take, they said to June of 2023, it was going to take that long. So all of this stuff that's happening, I'm pretty sure Xbox knew this was going to happen. Some of us bots, we were like, yeah, this deal is going to be done in September or by December. Nah. Xbox knew exactly what was going to happen. I say this every podcast, guys, don't I? I say this is Microsoft, one of the richest companies in the world, top 2, top 3 between Apple, Amazon, and Microsoft. They have the best lawyers money can buy. Trust me on that one. So yeah, this thing is it's still going to happen, guys. It's definitely going to happen. This is going to take what they initially said. They said by June 2023. They have to get all of these approvals because it is a massive deal. But PlayStation, man, the hypocrisy, the crime. Just when you think Jim Ryan was out of tears, he cook up another batch. What's up, everybody? Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you guys. All of the regulars in here. I see Onyx, OCD Gamer, Doggy Dog. What's up, Doggy Dog? Bone Soleil, Ray, Pixel Bit 2, man. All of y'all see some guys I never seen before, like Stinger 77, Darth Kermit. Everybody that's here. Thank you. One Trick Pony, Furious 1369. Shout out to Furious 1369. I remember seeing your name on my videos in my comment section when I had like 200 subs, bro. Shout out to you, man. I don't forget. Thank you for showing me support, man. I appreciate everybody in here. Yeah, guys, but we got to talk about this. There's a lot of good news. Nintendo Direct. I said Nintendo. I think Nintendo Direct, if you like Nintendo, I thought it was good for Nintendo fans. I actually thought the state of play was pretty good. I definitely thought Tokyo Game Show earlier this morning. Shout out to my boy Sean786. He streamed it. I was still in the bed watching it, but it was actually pretty good, especially for Japanese gamers. So that's something I want to mention, but you guys know what I'm here to talk about. Fellas, if there's some ladies in here, this shit is crazy. Thank you, Furious. I appreciate you, bro. Jerry Mack, what's up, homie? MK Michael, what's up, you POS? Dark Marble, Cold as Ice, Omar Navarro, everybody that's here. I appreciate you guys. Chicken Eye, what's happening? Look up some stuff because PlayStation is looking weak. They're looking weak. They showed that amazing God of War trailer. Then literally 2 days later, they're crying again about Call of Duty. How do you think that makes Sony Santa Monica feel? Like, damn, man, our trailer was amazing. People are buzzing about our trailer. And here it goes again. Jim Ryan's crying. Well, I don't know if Jim Ryan even said this shit, but I'm assuming it was him because he said everything else. They're crying again. Oh, Xbox is not fair. They're crying, bro. I repeat myself every podcast. Not intentional, but, you know, I got to get my certain points across. I think some people like certain shit I say. I like to listen back and listen to me repeat myself because the shit is funny to me. But when I say I repeat myself, like I said, this is about the 4th live stream I did about this topic. But it seems like every time I'm thinking that the temperature has cooled, here they go again. And this is not going to be the last One Man, Dark Man podcast y'all see me do about this topic. I guarantee it. Because like I mentioned already, this acquisition is probably going to take to next year. Early next year, probably. And some more shit is going to happen. They are trying their best to stop this acquisition. And you know what makes it so crazy? Xbox continues to say, we are leaving the game on your platform. They continue to say that we are leaving the game on your platform. That's just not enough. Sony does not want them to own it because they know the potential of Xbox actually owning that IP. Because eventually, later on, down the line, they can take that shit away and PlayStation can't do nothing about it. And not just that, the Xbox Game Pass factor, guys. The Xbox Game Pass factor is serious. It's serious, man. Let me do timestamp. Sorry about that. Yeah, so they're looking real weak right now. But Xbox Game Pass is the thing that they don't like, man. It's the dumbest shit ever. If you see two businesses going at it and one business have a certain advantage that the other business doesn't have, of course, catch up to this business. If there's two hot dog shops and this hot dog shop on the right has a great dollar menu, right? Great dollar menu, but the food is quality in that dollar menu. Then you have food, but you don't have a dollar menu. Your food is good, but you don't have a dollar menu. Then you're looking at this like, why they got a dollar menu? That's unfair. What? This is competition, man. This is competition. Man up. I never thought I would see PlayStation crying like this, guys. What's good, y'all? King Darkest, what's up, everybody? I just never thought I would see this from PlayStation, man. You guys have been doing this for a long time. They've been a leader pretty much every generation. The only stumble they had was the PS3. But damn it, this is PlayStation, man. Xbox giving them a little competition. They can't take it. They don't like it. No. Don't compete, Xbox. Be like the Xbox One again. Just lay down. Don't fight back. It's not fair. They're using their money. They're using their money. It's not fair. It's not fair. They're using their money. We can't compete with their money. Sad, man. Mandingo make thickers with the 10. It's mind-numbing seeing the hypocrisy. Sony can do no wrong. I wish Phil would just put his boot on his neck and just pull up. Shout out to Dirt and the content you bring us. FYI, don't say hot dog, sir. Hey, man, don't start that shit with that pause shit. Thank you, man. Dig on my thinkings. I'm tired of everybody saying pause every word that we've been saying for years. Like the word big, you can't say big and without say pause. Like, man, I had a big ass salad today. Pause. Man, it was a salad. I'm tired of that shit. DJ Berto Dogs with the $2. One man, dark man, black man podcast. Dirt Griggly, you damn right. Yes, thank you, brother, for the $2. Shout out to everybody here. So let's go through some things on Twitter. Yeah, I fuck my timestamps up. I'm gonna have to do them after the show. Jim Ryan crying. Let's look at some receipts on Twitter, some things from the article. All right, guys. Put that in. So let's go. Your baby father with the $2. I yearn for the days when Microsoft stopped playing nice. Yeah, man, it's almost seems like Xbox is just irritated. Like leave us alone. Let us get this acquisition done. Bro, PlayStation is literally saying they can't survive without Call of Duty. That's pretty much what they're saying, right? That's pretty much what they're saying, if you ask me. That's pretty much, we can't survive without Call of Duty. Let's look at some shit on social media, guys. Let me share my screen. It's just crazy, man. It's just crazy at the moment. I can't do Ice Cube right now, man. I had a hard time doing the pony play Crybaby because something on my voice, man. I was screaming on Addict Show last night towards the end of the show when the guy was praising Splatoon and shit, and bashing Halo Infinite. I'm not gonna take that shit. I'm not gonna take that. So I got a little irritated. I started screaming. My throat a little, so it's all good though. All right, guys. Look at this. So apparently the CMB, they are going to investigate further, right? No, that's no surprise. Everybody knew they were going to investigate further. So Sony says it welcomes the announcement by the UK's Competition and Markets Authority, which is the CMA, that it will further investigate Microsoft's acquisition of Activision Blizzard. Let me change this for a second, guys. Hold on. Gotta my yeah, like that. I'm sorry. So let me share again. So let me read the rest of this because they're looking weak, bro. They're looking weak. So, like I said, Sony said, so they're like, yeah, investigate it further, please, CMA. Investigate it. Then they said, by giving Microsoft control of Activision games like Call of Duty, this deal would have a major negative implications for gamers and the future of the gaming industry. Okay, what the hell is Xbox going to do with Call of Duty? Are they going to make Call of Duty what? A board game? Are they going to take it away from gamers? No, they're not. Do you hear this shit? And they also said, we want to guarantee PlayStation gamers continue to have the highest quality gaming experience. And we appreciate the CMA's focus on protecting gamers. Protecting gamers from what? Xbox owning Call of Duty is going to do what? And Xbox responded to this. It makes zero business sense for Microsoft to remove Call of Duty from PlayStation, giving its market-leading console position. Once again, they're saying we are leaving Call of Duty on PlayStation. Excuse me, guys. Like I said, something on my throat. They're leaving it on PlayStation. This shit is unbelievable to me. It's unbelievable. They continue to cry about this. Man, I missed the super chat. Oh, I got it. Hold on. Ozzy, member for 4 months. Only losers cry. That's why Jim Ryan and ponies are crying. I hope they buy Square Enix. I don't give a F with Final Fantasy games. So that Jim Ryan will stop crying. Exactly, bro. Talk that shit. With Rusuka Ritz with the 2. Phil tried being nice, but Jim was being ungrateful. Yeah, man. And I think it's at the point like Xbox is just leaving it on there. So you look, man, we're gonna leave it on that console over there. For now. That's what I'm thinking. For now. The real is what is my homie with the 5. I ain't got shit to say. Good shit, man. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Any more? That's it. Listen, if somebody tells you, look, man, if you want to borrow my car, you can borrow my car, man. But you still complain. Nah. Yeah, I know you're gonna let me borrow your car, but damn it. I don't. I'm trying to think of an analogy to go with this shit. I can't even think of one. That's how dumb it is. I can't even think of a damn analogy. I know most of my analogies are dog shit, but I can't even think of one right now. They're telling you can keep the game, but Gamepass, they don't like that. They don't like it. No, don't put in the Gamepass. That's Xbox strategy. Gamepass is already flourishing. It's over 25 million. Over 25 million. And it's doing well. Shout out to the 265 people in here. Shout out to you guys. It's doing well. But that's just not enough. Hey, yeah. Oh, yeah. Don Sakaro, yeah. Borrow my car and you still want me to fill up the tank too? Nah, man. You can't have everything. That's like somebody living with you. You're letting them live with you without paying any rent. No bills. Don't pay no bills. Just live with me. You know, just chill. Take care of yourself for the time being. But then this son of a bitch, they're living with you, but they still asking to borrow money from you. Like, hold on, man. Ain't you living with me? Don't you got some money? No. I'm not letting you live with me and I'm giving you money. Like a damn allowance? No. No. Xbox Game Pass is the thing that they don't want. I really feel this is what it's all about. What else could it be? Just the fact that them owning Call of Duty means Xbox can put that shit in Xbox Game Pass when they please. Phil Spencer already said the goal is to put those games in Xbox Game Pass. Jermaine is like, no, don't do that. No, don't do that. Master Wreck with the 2 Canadian dirt, they're scared of Game Pass, bottom line. Flat out, bro. Flat out. That's exactly what it is. They are scared to death for Xbox Game Pass. You know, this whole fiasco has went from PlayStation shook, PlayStation scared, PlayStation's petrified. Now it's at the point they just look weak, bro. They just look weak, in my opinion. I said this is the first time since the beginning of the PS3 generation that the PlayStation brand looks vulnerable. Yes, they had a pretty decent state of play. God of War looks great to me. Stellar Blade looks good, third-party exclusive that they paid for. But at the end of the day, they're hypocrites. They're hypocrites. I'm going to mention what they said again. By giving Microsoft control of Activision games like Call of Duty, this deal will have a major negative implications for gamers and the future of the gaming industry. What the hell are y'all talking about, PlayStation? They're acting like Xbox is going to buy Call of Duty and just get rid of it. Like, yeah, no more Call of Duty for y'all. Kiss my ass. Have a good day. Isn't the point of business to make as much money as you can? Isn't the point of business to try to get people to come to your ecosystem? Don't you think that's what Xbox wants? Those people that loves Call of Duty? At the end of the day, oh shit, man, might as well go give me Xbox to play it. I mentioned this several times, but there's still millions of people that's on the PS4 and the Xbox One that's going to upgrade soon. They're going to upgrade. And the Xbox Series S is looking real sweet to people that don't really care about spending $500 and all of that shit. It's looking real sweet. I'm just saying. I think at the end of the day, PlayStation, they're concerned, they're scared, they're weak because they know what they're dealing with.
Somebody woke a sleeping giant.
Yes. Mooch was right. I don't rock out with him anymore for obvious reasons, but he was right. He was a couple years early, but he was right. They woke a sleeping giant. And now that this giant has is awake. No, get away. No, don't get away from me. Get away from me. Toughen up, man. Toughen up. You know, when I go on my last generation rants, it's something that's embedded in my brain. Like I told you guys, last generation is embedded in my brain. That's why I talk about it so often. It's embedded in my brain. I remember every single thing that was said. I remember who said it. I remember what happened last generation. Everything, bro. Because when I found this community, it was nothing but Xbox hate. And it was just a handful of positive Xbox podcasts. Just a few. Just a few, man. And when those guys flipped, you know, the shit kind of hurt me. Like, damn, man. Y'all was my safe haven. I go back to last week when Chio Walker, I don't know if he's here, but he sent me a DM and he said, thank you, Durf, for not having PlayStation guys on your podcast. We need a safe haven. Yes, man. That's why you don't see too many ponies in the chat. One, because my mods will block their ass. Two, if they don't, you know, if they're not too toxic, whatever. But we need a safe haven away from them hoes. Because they irritate me, bro. This is Xbox time. Right? This is Xbox time, and us Xbox fans, we deserve this. Chio Walker, my man, you always here. Shout out to you. So, back to the topic. I'm sorry, guys. I got kind of sidetracked. Jim Ryan and these guys. But you know the funny thing about it? The hypocrisy. The hypocrisy. On the same day, all of this stuff came out about Xbox and you know, stuff being exclusive. Yeah, that Call of Duty multiplayer, the Warzone 2, all that stuff was shown off. And how many times did they say something about pre-order digitally on PlayStation and get the exclusive Omni operator pack? Oh, so that's okay to have exclusive shit. But just the fact of Xbox owning Activision Blizzard got y'all going crazy. Absolutely bananas. Tell you, man, that some ain't right, bro. Some ain't right. It just ain't right, man. Destin Legary is talking shit. He said, we want to guarantee PlayStation gamers continue to have the highest quality gaming experience, and we appreciate the CMA's focus on protecting gamers, even though Xbox has repeatedly committed to COD staying multi-platform. Then he just showed how today they had this trailer opening beta this weekend, first on PlayStation. PlayStation, they have the marketing rights. Final Fantasy, console exclusive. Do you see this shit? Like Hogwarts Legacy, exclusive PlayStation Quest. Guys, hypocrisy. Then, you know, you see the game, that game Stellar Blade, that was Project Eve. It was announced as a multi-plat. 100% announced as a multi-plat. Actually, I have proof that it was announced as a multi-plat. Let me pull it up, guys. Give me a quick second. But yeah, it was It was a damn multi-platform game, man. I think it's in my bookmarks. It was a multi-platform game. I can't find it. Oh, here it is. It was a multi-platform game. It was announced. That's cool. Sony is the publisher now. As you see, Korean studio Shift Up announces Unreal Engine 4 base action game Project E for PS4, Xbox One, and PC. So, yeah, it was announced for the Xbox, right? Okay, fine. They said the PlayStation decided to publish it. Okay, that's fine, bro. I have no problem with that. No problem at all with them publishing the game or making it exclusive. I have no problem with that. I just have a problem with the hypocrisy. I know people say, well, Derek, you can't compare that game to a game like COD. Shut up. You know, they think about a game like Psychonauts 2. That game was a multiplayer. Xbox bought Double Fine, but they still left it on PS4. I know some of that was crowdfunded stuff, but they still left it on PS4. Well, like I said, I'm not mad that they took the game away. I'm just mad they're being hypocrites. And Xbox is not even taking Call of Duty away. Just the mere fact of them owning it is a no-no in PlayStation eyes. They don't like it. Hey, the realist said he want them cakes. Yeah, I mean, why they made that chick so thick? I'm like, damn, I'm gonna be distracted playing the whole game. Yeah. Hey, you're right. Hey, yo, Jerry Mac, a sin is a sin. Whether it's a small one or a big one, it's a sin. So whether it's a small game or a big game. R&B, thank you for that. Yeah, because we know the story that Microsoft was the reason Psychonauts 2 turned out to be a Game of the Year nominee. We saw that interview with Adam Sessler and Tim Schafer. Tim Schafer flat out said, if Microsoft didn't buy us and give us a year to finish the game, no bosses was in that game. They took out all of the bosses, but they was able to put them back in. And they still put the game on PS4. I think an aggressive Xbox is I think an aggressive Xbox is on the way, man, because PlayStation is being too soft right now. Too soft. Ricardo Islam with the 5. It's like your parents buying you and your siblings a car. You then buy a car and your siblings start complaining about not having shared access as before. Exactly, bro. Yeah, man, you can't. This is just crazy. And people are really like, it seems like most of the media is kind of like, PlayStation, why are y'all crying so much? Why are y'all crying? Toughen up. Y'all have all these games as a service in development. Y'all have these great studios. Y'all can't make something? Y'all have IPs like SOCOM, Resistance. Well, no. I don't know, bro. The Angry Therapist with the 5. The market leader crying about Xbox not being fair, yet taking games away from Xbox. Flat out. That's what I'm saying. The hypocrisy is bananas. How can people say, yeah, you know what, PlayStation, you're right. Only people that say that shit is these dumbass ponies. These dumbass ponies is hoping and praying that this deal does not go through. And it's crazy, bro. Then it's, please don't go through. Please. I don't want to deal with this. Deal with what? Us bots talking shit? Because that's going to happen anyway. They don't want it to go through. And it goes back to, like I said, about Bethesda. PlayStation ain't say a damn word. Not one word. Minecraft. They just made a simple phone call. Said, Phil, are you guys keeping Minecraft on the PlayStation? Phil said, yes. End of discussion. Now they made a call about Call of Duty. Phil, are you keeping Call of Duty on the PlayStation? Yes. Okay. What about Game Pass? Yes. Wait, Phil. No, please, no Game Pass. No Game Pass. Let us keep the marketing deal forever. And yeah. No, bro, it doesn't work that way. They're buying them for 70 billion. 70. Then I'm hearing some ponies say Call of Duty had nothing to do with the Xbox, or the Xbox has nothing to do with the success of Call of Duty. Like, really, bro? Some of these guys really don't know gaming history. I know I'm a little older, but these dudes ain't kids. They at least in their 30s, their late 30s. You should know the history of how we started on PC. Then they put it on PS2 and the Xbox. But Call of Duty 2 was the Xbox 360 launch title. And that game never went on the PlayStation. If I'm mistaken, did Call of Duty 2 ever go on the PlayStation? I don't think so. The Xbox 360 generation made Call of Duty the monster that it is. Now, I would be honest. Last generation, yes, the PS4 came the place to play Call of Duty. Yeah, absolutely. But we're just going to ignore the 8 years of the Xbox 360 generation? Wasn't nobody playing Call of Duty on their PS3? I didn't know anybody playing COD on the PS3 unless you was a damn pony. Did you guys know anybody playing COD on the PS3? I didn't. Shit. I ain't see nobody playing that shit on the PS3. 360 was the home of Call of Duty. They had the marketing rights for the entire generation. Hey, Kylo Hen, you in the wrong spot, my man. Coming up here talking about we're not talking about games now. We talking about Jim Ryan because Jim Ryan's crying and you crying too. Get your punk ass out of here. This ain't the place for you. Told y'all asses, man. This ain't the place. The Xbox guy with $1. Thank you. I appreciate that. Tell you right now, this ain't the place, man. Y'all talk shit for 8 years straight. 9 years. 10 years. It's our turn. When I say I got my legs beat in, obviously I'm not talking about physically, but last generation was something else. And y'all want to come in here. Nah, this ain't the place for y'all. You are not welcome here. I despise you ponies. Adidas 20 with the 2. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. And these some new names I haven't seen before. Thank you, bro. These some new names, man. So back to the topic. I know I said it several times, guys. I'm just in awe. I'm in awe about this. The realest my way with me. No, I just remember, bro. That's all. That the arrogance, the ponies were so arrogant last generation. Thought PlayStation is flawless. Like I tell you guys, PlayStation, they had a great generation with the PS4 gen. But everything is not flawless. Because they're trying to figure out a way to get that paper up. They're trying to get that paper up. I know you guys saw Square Enix said they're having a hard time maintaining with their games being a failure. Like the Avengers was a huge failure for them. They lost like $200-something million. And it's like, they like, yo, we're struggling. Square Enix is struggling. Sony should buy them. Square Enix is struggling. Nowadays, guys, like I said, we're in the day and age where single-player games are great. But unfortunately, if they don't sell a lot, they're going to you know, a quality single player game is going to hurt them. The Avengers, I felt the game was okay, but that license had to be a bitch. They lost over 200 million on that game, bro. And it wasn't a bad game. It was just that they tried to make the Avengers a games as a service. No. I hope it work out for them. Sony should buy Square Enix. But I'm saying that to say this. PlayStation, they're trying to find some type of games as a service. And unfortunately for them, their games as a service, one of them is about to be acquired by Xbox. That's what's hurting them so bad. Fortnite, they can keep that over there. Nobody's going to buy Epic. Call of Duty Warzone, Xbox say y'all can keep that over there. Xbox is not going to let that go. What's going on? Bones? I thought Bone Slave was cool. Well, I don't know. The angry therapist MD with the fire. Jim exposed the fact that Sony first party don't sell. COD makes them their money. He threw his own people under the bus. Absolutely, he did. He flat out admitted 10 to 20 million of their biggest single player game selling is not enough anymore. It's just not enough. Donald Allen with the £2. Sony, one rule for me and not for thee. Absolutely. It's for me. It's for me. Yeah, man, you're absolutely right about that. Jim Ryan said that. That wasn't some bot saying that. Jim Ryan said 10 to 20 million is not cutting it anymore. That's why they put it on PC. They're putting their games on PC. Because they have to. Not because they want to. I don't think Sony wants to do any of this stuff. They wanted to leave it traditional. But you can't leave it traditional. Nothing's traditional anymore. We're in 2022. This isn't 2006. This isn't 1996. You can't make a AAA game with 8 people. I remember seeing Super Mario World on the Super Nintendo, which is a good game, great game, was made by 8 people. You can't make a damn game like a AAA game with 8 people. If you do, it's going to take a long time. That's why you're seeing more and more indie games that are pretty decent, actually. These games are expensive, man. And me personally, I don't even have a problem with $70 games as long as it makes sense. Now, The Last of Us Rebleached, that doesn't make sense to be $70. But if you're a brand new AAA game that's not a remake from a game that came out in 2014, 2013, yeah, but if it's a brand new game cost $70, I don't have a problem with it. See, Octopath Traveler was made by 20 people. Yeah, but it's not a big AAA game. Now, when I say AAA, I'm talking about, motion capture, like Call of Duty. Did y'all see that trailer today? That should look dope. Now, Returnal was not a $70 game to me, Marco. That's my point. $70 games is okay if it makes sense. So it's just like a huge game with a lot of, motion capture, a lot of voice acting. We all know AAA games. And it seems like, there's still some, but we're starting to get few of them because those games, like especially single player only, they just don't make that money. Like once you buy the game, that's it. No more revenue is coming from that game. And that's what Sony, they don't want to do that anymore. Unless they know it's a game like Spider-Man 2 that's going to sell. A game like God of War that's going to sell. And I still think that The Last of Us 2 only selling 10 million. I think that hurt them, bro. I think they were like, what? No, that game should at least sold 20. It's a huge franchise. And for that game only to sell 10 million, because listen, brother, that was a quality game, not the story, but the quality of the game. You could tell that game was hella expensive to develop. And it only sold 10 million. Babylon Fall. Hey, let me say something, man. Shout out to the 402 people in here. Yo, Man, you guys are awesome, bro. Goodness. One Man Dark Man podcast. Goodness. How long I've been here? 40 minutes. So I'm just still like, wow. Jim Ryan continues to just cry about everything that Xbox is doing. Can you just imagine though, man? When Xbox Gamepass first came out and people were saying, what is this bullshit? What is this trash? Xbox Gamepass was a never was. What the hell is this? And at first, even I was like, yeah, I still buy my games. Then when Gears 5 came out, I was like, what the hell am I gonna buy it for? It's gonna be in Game Pass. And that's when I started to fully support Game Pass, because I didn't even get it at first, because it wasn't really that great at first. But you look at Xbox Game Pass now, oh my God. Oh my God.
Somebody woke a sleeping giant.
Bro, I remember last generation, so many people, they were just mad about JRPGs just completely skipping Xbox. Not just JRPGs, Japanese games, period, was just skipping Xbox. Just flat out skipping Xbox. Like nobody cared. Like the Japanese publisher didn't care about putting their games on Xbox. Boss Red 77 with the 2. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. They just didn't care. It wasn't that some of these Japanese titles had deals. No, they just didn't put them on Xbox because the Xbox One, bro, it was non-existent in Japan. They didn't waste their time. I know you guys remember hearing how Phil Spencer would constantly go to Japan. Now we're starting to see the fruition of that. People's like, what the hell Phil going to Japan for? He ain't shit happen. People, man, these games take time, man. Now, I remember seeing people say, yo, man, when is the Persona franchise going to come to Xbox? Boom. When is the Yakuza franchise going to come to Xbox? Boom. When is Ni no Kuni going to come to Xbox? Boom. When is Guilty Gear going to come to Xbox? Boom. All that shit is coming to Xbox now. Of course, there's still some work to be done with Square Enix, but at the end of the day, we're starting to see results. That's what I like, results. And some of these games is not even my boogie, but it ain't all about me, right? There's a lot of people that love JRPGs. That's why I thought that Tokyo Game Show was pretty good. I thought it was pretty good. So we're starting to see Xbox. They're just doing a lot of great things, man. It takes time, right? I always say you have to rebuild. And the Xbox One generation, as much as my boy Other Zinc hate to admit it, it was down. It was not a great generation for them. And that happens to every console manufacturer. They all have a down generation, right? Nintendo, they had a couple of down generations, actually. The GameCube, even though people loved it, that shit got outsold by the original Xbox, which was brand new. Right? Of course, the Wii U was a flop. The Wii sold 100 million consoles. Then the Wii U sold 13 million. Let that sink in. That's a huge failure. 100 million to 13 million? No, that's a failure. And as much as people want to say the PS3, yeah, they eventually outsold the Xbox, the PS3 was getting their ass whooped. And honestly, Xbox destroyed in software. Destroyed the PS3 in software. So they eventually outsold the Xbox 360, I believe, when the Xbox One and the PS4 was out. If I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. But that's like, I remember gaming how they said this analogy. If you're running a race, right? And the winner hits the finish line, but the runner-up still runs and passes him. Okay, you passed me, but I won. The race ended right there, dick face. Right? So, the PS3, I'm telling you, was technically a bad generation for PlayStation. They lost billions of money on the PS3, bro. They lost tons of money on the PS3. That's why when the PS4 generation started, they ain't had no fucking games. They ain't had the money to make any games. So the Xbox One generation was a down generation for Xbox. It happens to the best of them. I used to love Sega. That Sega Saturn was some bullshit. And then the Sega Dreamcast was dope, but by that time the PS2 came out, it was too late. So every console manufacturer had a bad generation, man. And it's okay to say the Xbox One generation was a down generation for Xbox. But guess what? They are rebuilding. They're rebuilding. Flat out. And that takes time. That takes time to rebuild. PlayStation Pedal VP. Oh, come on, man. That's not nice. That's not nice, brother. That's not a nice name. All right. So it takes time, and that's what Xbox is doing. And we're all witnessing it. We're witnessing it firsthand. We're seeing what's happening. We're seeing everything. We're seeing the moves they're making. We're seeing the games in development. We have seen the roadmap. And they haven't even announced everything yet. All of that Project Dragon, all that project stuff, that stuff that get like Jez Cord and those guys and Jeff Grubb are talking about, those games are not even officially announced yet. 2-man, 55 member for 6 months. That vein popping out on your forehead, Dirt. Is it? Oh, come on, man. About to get a headache. Justin March with the 10. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, man. Oh, man. So, guys, I admit that stuff like this is fun to me. And you guys know I actually like the PlayStation brand. I don't hate the PlayStation brand at all. But I do hate ponies. I do. And I shouldn't feel that way because we're just talking about video games, but I hate them. I do. And it's hard for me to hate people I don't know in real life, but I hate them, bro. No, I'm just joking. I don't hate them. All right, guys. So, like I was saying, the future of Xbox is incredible. And yes, we had, a down year as far as first party, big first party games this year. Yes, I will be the first to admit it. We can't say, Xbox, got a lot of banger first party AAA games. No, we don't. But it's okay. We'll be okay. Listen, I survived 2017 and 2018. You think 2022 is killing me? Because we still getting games, just not first party big AAA games. We're still getting games. In 2018 and 2017, we weren't getting shit. Do you know how rough 2018 was when my YouTube channel was in its infancy and Xbox has Sea of Thieves and State of Decay 2, but I love State of Decay 2, by the way, but PlayStation came out there with Detroit Become Human, God of War, Spider-Man. I'm like, shit. Trust me, 2022 is a damn cakewalk compared to 2017 and 2018. Trust me. People have no idea. Deathloop, I'm so hyped for Deathloop, guys. I love Arcane Studios. I finished all the Dishonored games, even the DLC. I love Prey. Dishonored, Deathloop looks great. And I'm happy to see that it's coming out Tuesday. I already pre-downloaded, pre-installed it. Let's go, baby. Can't wait for that. And I'm sure Ghostwire Tokyo will come out next year. And yeah, man, so they have so much content in development to where Xbox folks, once they have a steady, consistent flow, it's going to be fun. And that's going to start next year because we know for a fact, if you look at first party, Redfall, Starfield, Forza Motorsport, Ghostwire Tokyo, right? Then we don't know what's coming the second half of next year. Rumor is maybe Avowed, maybe Hellblade 2. We don't know. One of those games. We don't know. Maybe Contraband. We don't know. But it's amazing. Because once that steady flow starts coming, it's going to continue because they have so much in development. Fable, Perfect Dark, State of Decay 3. Man, they got so much shit in development. I can't even think of all of it. Right? Like, what is Double Fine next game? What is Arcane next game? What is id Software next game? Are they doing another Doom or are they doing a Quake? What are they doing? What is the Coalition next game? What is Compulsion next game? Do you understand what I'm saying, bro? That shit is crazy to think about all the possibilities. Oh, Diablo 4. Oh, I ain't even thought about Activision Blizzard games yet. Diablo 4. Thank you. Only asked about Outer Worlds 2. Goodness. Kojima game. Thank you, Marco. Y'all see, y'all come with shit I can't even think of the top of my head right now. All of these damn games they have in development, man. So look, for you guys that was around last generation, and I do when I want to let people like get people twisted. I loved my Xbox One. Absolutely, especially my Xbox One X. Amazing freaking console, bro. I love my Xbox One. But at the end of the day, you know, it was a stumble of a generation. That's it. Like I mentioned, it happened to every console manufacturer. Some of them don't survive it. Like I said, the Sega Saturn was such a shit show that the Dreamcast was a pretty solid console, but by that time it was a little bit too late. You know, when the PS2 came out. Panasonic 3DO didn't make it, dead. TurboGrafx 16 didn't make it, dead. So I'm saying Xbox is a hell of a console, bro. And I'm a gamer, and Xbox is just like when I first got that Xbox, bro. First when I played it at my boy house, I was like, damn, this shit is dope. But when I got that shit myself, my black ass became a bot. Still to this day. And it's genuine, bro. This ain't no bullshit. This ain't
Somebody woke a sleeping giant.
And then flip a year later. No, this ain't none of that. Ritz, with the 5, yo, we may not have any first-party games, but we have so many other games to fill our time. I'm definitely going to be busy in 2023. You damn right. I'm going to be busy this year, Ritz. Don't forget, Scorn. Even though Scorn really ain't in, I'm still going to play it. High on Life. That might be a time exclusive, but still, I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to all of it. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. So, PlayStation is crying. Xbox is trying to stabilize their future. They're trying to make Xbox Game Pass the best thing available. And I don't give a shit. Casuals are going to bite on Xbox Game Pass and Xbox. Phil Spencer said that the Xbox Series S is selling, I think he said most of the sales in Japan has been the Xbox Series S. Let me tell you something, guys. The Nintendo Switch is a monster over there. Splatoon 3 sold 3 million copies in the first day or first 2 days, whatever it was. They don't give a damn about photorealistic graphics. They don't care about motion capture. They just want to have fun. They don't care about power. They love like cell phones and shit like that. So the Xbox Series, they don't care about 4K. The Xbox Series S is small. It's inexpensive. And Xbox Game Pass is a game changer, man. Let's be honest, guys. It is. Bro, when everybody finds out about Xbox Game Pass, think about this. Xbox Game Pass is already over 25 million subscribers. It's probably more than that now. That's a lot. Think about that shit for a second. That's a lot of subscribers. And it's only the beginning because it's only going to get better. It's only going to get bigger. They have a pretty solid library right now, but it's only going to get better when Activision Blizzard is in there. All of the Call of Duties, present, past, and future. all of Xbox first party games is going to be in there. It's going to be fun, man. So PlayStation knows this. That's why Xbox Game Pass is really, something they just don't like. They already said they can't compete with it. They already said they can't compete with a game like Call of Duty. They said that. And I remember, my boy Sean said they did. Do you remember them ponies last generation saying they don't need multiplayer? They rely on third party for multiplayer. Listen, dog, this is real shit. I remember some ponies saying that. They don't need multiplayer. They'll rely on third party for multiplayer. They just want to keep playing those single player bangers. Oh, yeah, I remember. I vividly remember that. Now look at yourself. Look what happened. Look what happened. Now your multiplayer king, Call of Duty, is about to be acquired by Xbox. I'm sorry, I just screamed. My bad. They're looking weak right now. I was going to try to do timestamps on this video. I don't know if I can. I'm kind of all over the place with my ranting, so I'll try my best, but I do not know. I don't know. So it's like they're at the point they just, I don't know. They just don't know what to do, bro. They just hoping and praying this deal doesn't go through because it's going to hurt them. It's going to hurt their bottom line. And they don't give a damn about the gamers. I don't know. We're about the gamers, our gamers. It's not Xbox's job to care about your gamers. It's not Xbox's job to care about PlayStation gamers. Y'all didn't care about Xbox gamers. Did y'all? When y'all took away Street Fighter 5, Final Fantasy 7, all of that stuff. Y'all wasn't worried about Xbox gamers. Fuck Xbox gamers, dirt. Call of Duty is way bigger than Final Fantasy. Y'all so mean. So I'm saying y'all ain't, So shit, Xbox is being aggressive. Deal with it. Punks. All right, guys. I'm about to get out of here, man. At the end of the day, Jim Ryan.
Tough break, nigga.
Tough break. Xbox is going to own Call of Duty, and you got to deal with it. You better be nice. Hope they keep it on there after this current generation. Because in my opinion, I think Phil Spencer and I'm like, we're keeping on there for the PS5, Xbox Series generation. By the time that next generation come, oh shit. They might pull it out. Well, you know what? It's Xbox exclusive now. And that will be devastating. Absolutely devastating. Do you guys, what? Let's sit back and think about this right quick. Let's think about how Sony is really out here crying, out in the open. Like out in the open crying. They're devastated by this. I'm like, damn, man, this is PlayStation. I just didn't see this coming. Game Pass is a monster, bro. It's the biggest threat to PlayStation right now because Sony is not stupid. They know when those casuals are ready to upgrade to the PS5 or the Xbox Series, and they're not console loyal like us. They're not the type that want to fight ponies or fight Xbots. They just want to play their 2 or 3 games they play a year. They want to play 2K, they want to play COD, and maybe trash-ass Madden. Those are the games they want to play. And they don't care what console they play it on. They want to play with their friends. And if their friend choose an Xbox, say, hey, man, the Xbox got this Game Pass stuff. That means Call of Duty that's coming to service for $10 a month, $15 a month. And their parents are like, shit, hell yeah. That's why Fortnite is so damn popular. Warzone is so popular. Apex, they don't have to buy it. It's free. All they ask is for them little trash ass cards. So, Mom, can I use your credit card to download some shit? Yes, honey. They don't have to buy these games. They're free to play. But even though Call of Duty, the mainline Call of Duty will not be a free to play, it will be an Xbox Game Pass, which is damn near just as good as free to play. You do pay a monthly fee, but it's still pretty damn good, especially if you get Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. So I'm just saying, man, that stuff that PlayStation is threatened by. They're not stupid like these ponies. These ponies are stupid. PlayStation ain't stupid. They like, yo, Xbox Game Pass is a threat. Seattle Chef, yeah, it's not. They said COD is not releasing in 2023. So 2024. Now, with PlayStation contract, I don't know if it's just a yearly thing or if it goes by the game. So if they skip next year, does that mean the contract goes to 2025? I don't know. Everybody's been saying 2024. So I don't know. Hey, Spider-Man, I played Madden. This is the same shit. Madden ain't been good, in my opinion, since the PS2 generation. Just my opinion. My opinion. It's playable because I played my father the other day. It's playable, but yeah, it's I don't know, man. It's just like Xbox Game Pass, y'all. That's what it's about. At the end of the day, all of this crying, all of this whining is about Xbox Game Pass. That's what it's about. Nothing else. The fact that them owning Activision Blizzard means they can do what they want to do with the franchises, meaning they can put them in Xbox Game Pass and PlayStation can't do shit. That's why they're trying. They're crying to the CMA, all these regulators. They're trying to get them to stop the deal. Hey, was it Shura 631 PlayStation 90% casuals 10% ponies? Absolutely, bro. I always say, I always have my little spiel about the casual box, and the PS4 was the box that the casuals chose. And that's why PlayStation made a killing last generation with the PS4 and Call of Duty, because the game was so popular and casuals bought the PS4 to play that game, to play 2K, to play Madden, to play Fortnite and all that shit. So PlayStation made a killing on third party last year. They made a killing last generation, I have to say. An absolute killing on third-party games because they were the popular console. While they were just enjoying their shit, their biggest competitor was in the back looking like, okay. Phil Spencer said, yo, we need you guys to be behind us 100%. Satya Nadella. Are you guys behind us? When Phil Spencer proved to him that he should be behind Xbox, we see what happened. And here we are. It's the only thing, guys. It's the middle of September. A few more months left in the year. Then that's when the fun gonna start, baby. 2023 and beyond is going to be amazing. Because, right now, all the ponies have is, y'all, 2022 ain't got no big AAA games. Y'all ain't got no AAA games. That's all they have right now. Who is this guy? Oh, shit. Who y'all fighting with now? Ray, who you fighting with now? Sapo, what's up with the 5? The only thing Sony can do to respond to COD being in Game Pass is to put COD in their PlayStation Plus service, which they won't because they're greedy as fuck. No, they can't. Yeah, they ain't doing that because one, Xbox gonna own them, so they can't do it. There's no Activision Blizzard game in Game Pass. Activision Blizzard, bro, they making so much money. They was like, nah, we ain't putting nothing in Game Pass. But guess what? They don't have no choice now because Xbox gonna own them. Just imagine that entire library being in Xbox Game Pass. That's crazy. Wow. Xbox Game Pass will have over 500 games, bro. And we heard Jeff Grubb say they have billions of dollars in the budget for Xbox Game Pass. Man, that's why we see these games dropping the Xbox Game Pass day one. They're breaking these people off. They gave Sega a bag for all those Yakuza games and now Persona games. They gave them a bag, man. See, that's what I like about Xbox. Xbox gamers ask for, Phil, we need more Japanese games. Devontae said, "What you think?" Yeah, well, I know they don't have all the Japanese games, but you got to be honest, bro. This is a big improvement for 3-4 years ago. Ni no Kuni, I'm not into it, but shit, I remember people asking for that game. Guilty Gear. Oh, that was the other fighting game. Guilty Gear and I forgot the other fighting game. Hey, y'all, help me out. That's a big thing. I remember wanting to play the Yakuza games. I still haven't played them. I played Judgment, but you know, all those games on Xbox and future games are coming to Xbox day one. That's why a lot of people was disappointed with Octo Traveler 2. Yeah, thank you, Blaze Blue. That's why a lot of people was disappointed in Octo Traveler 2 because most of the games that has went into Gamepass or came to Xbox that most Xbox gamers were waiting for, some of these Japanese titles, it seemed like when they will make a sequel, it will go into Xbox day one. Kind of like the Yakuza series. When all those like Yakuza games came available for Xbox, all of the new ones was dropping on Xbox day one. But so a lot of people was upset, like, why in the hell is Octo Path Traveler 2 not coming to Xbox? Isn't that game published by Square Enix? I think it is. So that's why a lot of people like F Square Enix. F them. Yeah, hey, yo, J.A. Mac, that's what bro, they're making a commitment. They're making a commitment in Japan. And we see that. Also, Blaze, yeah, I remember Blaze Blue being on the 360. Yeah, a lot of stuff skipped the Xbox One, Pentiment knife. A lot of stuff skipped the Xbox One. That's just what it was. You know, that's just what it was. But yeah, I just like the effort, man. They're making a valid effort. Now, you know what, Rich, I'll try it. I would definitely try it. Oh yeah, Final Fantasy is huge, and that's why Xbox folks want it. Like, yo, man, we want the remake, damn it. But look, man, Square Enix, Sony, they're doing business. I can't be mad at that. But at the same time, don't start crying when Xbox is doing business. The hypocritical POSs. I saw that Palo World. It definitely looked like some Pokemon shit. Definitely. Yeah, Xbox is all in. They are. We can't deny that. You know, some people were, you know, I saw some people saying, yeah, the Xbox Game Pass Tokyo Game Show, it was all right, but I want to see more Japanese games. I'm like, bro, they had damn near none last generation. They got to, damn, man, let them catch up. You know, they were like, yo, they need more new IP Japanese games, more exclusive Japanese games. Yeah, right. On Xbox? Bro, let them catch up. Let them get the games people was asking for first. Like, you know, Persona, Ni no Kuni, Blaze Blue, all those games. Let them get those games first. Shit. Like I said, you got to crawl before you walk, man. You know? Just like with PlayStation 3, guys. I think the best thing that happened to them was when that PlayStation Move failed because the Kinect took off. Of course, you know, the Wii started all of that motion game and shit. When the Kinect took off, Xbox lost its focus. When the PlayStation Move failed, PlayStation regained their focus. Right? I know you guys have noticed that. That's exactly what happened. I know I'm a little bit older than you guys, but some of y'all ain't no damn kids. I know Jay Matt, we like probably similar ages, or he might be a little bit older than me. So when the PlayStation Move was a dud, PlayStation said, okay, y'all, let's double down on our hardcore gamers. And that's what they did. That's what they made The Last of Us. The Uncharted franchise, all them great games they had towards the end of the generation. While Jim Ryan was on stage, not Jim Ryan. Don Master was on stage and shit, showing Usher dance and shit. Even though Dance Central was fired, I ain't gonna lie, my family, we love that shit. Have Usher on stage shaking his ass. Then when you look on like PlayStation, they ended the show with The Last of Us. I was like, oh shit. But look, those are the days. Those days are long gone, and this is a totally different Xbox. Totally different Xbox. That's light. He said with the light, what's the yellow shit? All you see is black. I don't know about that. Your name, Agius. I'm sorry if I butcher your name, bro. With the 5 Derby pumping out that content. Much love, brother. Thank you. I wasn't gonna do it because like I said, my voice was bothering me. But hey, man, I just had to get out here and TTS before I get out of here. I'm about to get out of here. It's a minute 11. Yeah, hit that like button, everybody. If you hear, share it out, hit the like button. Hey, Kendra started. The Kinect was fire, though. I can't lie. The Kinect was fire. But it was so fire that they lost their focus, bro. Right? It's so well that they lost their focus on what, like you can't completely ignore your hardcore gamers, right? I know the casuals are cool. You have to find a balance of games for your casual and your hardcore. Now, they still had some great games at the beginning of the Xbox One generation, but the perception was so bad for the Xbox. People just didn't rock out with it. People didn't rock out with the Xbox. Phil Spencer said that in the interview with Ryan McCaffrey, I remember 2020 when it was before the Xbox Series X dropped, but he did an interview in his room, in his wife's office or whatever, and he mentioned there were some games that got bad review scores because they were somehow connected to the Xbox One hate. And a game like that, like Rise Son of Rome, that game, man, a 60, really? Rise Son of Rome was fire, bro. How the hell that game get a 60? It was connected in that Xbox One hate. And it was unfortunate, but yeah, I'm looking forward to the future, guys. Adidas 020 with the 5. I'm a fan, brother. Keep that content coming. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, man, this is a passion of mine. I've been a big gamer my whole life. 46 years old, man. I've been just loving video games. And when the Xbox, man, at first I was hating on the Xbox. I was a PS2 guy. I was hating on the Xbox. Like, man, nobody want no Microsoft console. Xbox, man, that shit trash. Then I remember hearing people talking about it. So, nah, I don't want none of that shit. Then I remember hearing people talk about Halo. I'm straight. I'm fine with my PS2. Then I played it. So this shit pretty good. But I still wasn't 100% sold like when I played at my boy house. It was fun. The Halo split screen was dope. But I still wasn't like, I gotta go get it right now. So I didn't get it until like maybe 6 months after I played it at my boy house. Then when I got it, I started to bleed green, my man. I started to bleed green. Hey, man, I love Record, bro. Hey, Devontae, I love Record. I would love them to do a real like Record with a real budget, because Record was a low budget game. I would love, because that franchise has so much potential. I don't think they're gonna go back to it, but Record's dope, man. I would love Record. Hey, yo, yeah, I was a PS2 guy. I'm sorry, what's your name? Core Reedy? I'm sorry, bro. You know I can't read. I ain't like fake. I was like, man, nobody care about no Microsoft console. They make computers. What they doing making consoles? Bro, when I saw what that original Xbox can do, I was like, holy shit. Then when I saw the Xbox Live, I said, oh man, I can't believe this. I can't believe this shit. This is the sweetest thing I've ever seen in my life. Then when that 360 came out, the Xbox 360 was the first console I bought launch. Even when I bought my PS2, I bought it months after it launched. All of the consoles, but the Xbox 360, I was there launch day. My boy Rulio44, I don't think he's in the chat right now, but he's using it in the chat. He sold it to me. He sold it to me. It was in a GameStop in Melvindale, Michigan, a little small GameStop in a little small city called Melvindale, Michigan. When I took that 360 home, brother, I couldn't believe that shit. That was the sweetest shit I've ever seen in my life. To this day, I don't think nothing will ever impress me from like a console will ever impress me how the Xbox 360 did. The Xbox 360 impressed the shit out of me. Like, I remember playing NBA Live. Even though the game was trash, the shit looked great. Seeing Dwayne Wade sweat, like literally sweating, I couldn't believe that shit. I said, what? Is he sweating? Is that real sweat? And the features on the Xbox 360 was absolutely incredible. No other console impressed me like that 360, bro. And no other console would ever impress me. Yeah, I lost 2 of them. I got 2 rare rings, but I just wanted my 360 back. I wasn't even mad at Xbox because the shit was so fire. I just wanted my 360 back. I lost 2 of them. The first one, I sent it back. It took about a week to come back. The second one, I sent it back, but I bought another one. I just bought another one. So when the other one came back, I gave it to my father. But yeah, that 360 was fire, bro. All right, guys, I'm about to get out of here, man. I had a fun stream. You guys are awesome. We got over 460 something people here. Awesome, y'all. You guys are awesome, man. Couldn't do it without you guys, man. You know, I tell the story all the time. I was just a YouTuber in the chat watching other people podcasts just like you guys are watching me. And I still do watch other people podcasts, but it was just, it's just so dope, man, that you guys come to see me. Hey, Devontae, I don't rock out with Nintendo at all, brother. At all. The last Nintendo console I owned was the Wii. And that was because it was fun at first, but nah. Yeah, but thank you guys. Like I said, I was just in a chat looking at other people podcasts, looking at people like
Somebody woke a sleeping giant.
Looking at other shows, and I never would have thought that 460 something people will come to see my black ass talk. Thank you. I'm about to get out of here, guys. But before I get out of here, I need Jim Ryan. I need you to stop crying. I need you to toughen up, put on your big boy pants, and be a man. And you damn ponies, please stop them. Oh, that shit. I'm so mad. I is mad. Xbox is being unfair. Phil Spencer is a bully. All right, guys, I'm about to get out of here, man. Peace out, y'all. Jim Ryan is a bully. All right, y'all. Peace out.
Anywhere you go, you belong. Anywhere you say.